So it's tea time, and I want to talk about my three reasons why I think the fire movement. I totally disagree with the fire movement in these three reasons. So, delicious white tea. So number one, it's delaying the gratification. This is one of the things that I don't like, because saving this financial independence, retire early movement. It's about saving and delaying 5, 6, 7 years, depending on how much it takes you to reach your FI goal, right? You're delaying your gratification. This thing of saving and living, in a super cheap house, and eating rice and eating beans every single day, not being able to enjoy this, or lattes, or whatever is the thing that you love, cakes, or whatever it is that you enjoy doing, right? I think it's delaying. If this is a graph of happiness, it's like, and time and happiness, it's like delayed, no happiness, like saving, minimalist, I can do it, just push harder, push, and then you achieve financial independence, and boom, you can have your 2,000 a month salary, or whatever it is, 5,000 a month salary, whatever you are saving up to be able to withdraw for the rest of your life, right? With the 4% rule and all that stuff. So it's like, no, happiness, and then boom, you start having happiness. And this is the main problem about that. Number one, when you are spending so little money, you are not creative. You are in a scarcity mindset instead of an abundance mindset. And this is the thing. When you're in a scarcity mindset, you cannot be as creative. You don't have ideas that generate more wealth. The more you spend money, happy money, what I call happy money, in things that makes you happy, okay? These are the things that allow you to generate much more. I'm 100% sure drinking these teas every single day, unlimited teas, unlimited chocolates, unlimited eating out for me in my life. Yes, maybe I'm paying like $3 a day for these teas. It's $90 a month. But with the time, with the well-being that I have from these teas, I know I'm generating thousands, tens of thousands of dollars more per month. Because I have time, I have space for creativity, for ideas to come, to generate another course, create a program, create a mastermind, provide more value to the current members of Extraordinaries. You know that we are working with 6 and 7 figures entrepreneurs, online entrepreneurs, to help them achieve the trifecta, the freedom trifecta: financial freedom, time freedom, and geographical freedom. So we need to provide more content. We need to solve doubts that prevent our members from achieving that, right? And by coming here to these places, I will show you now, this place allows me to be creative, allows me to tap into abundance mindset. And this was not possible when I was living in Girona, next to Barcelona, in Catalonia, in Spain. And I was living in a flat, trying to go as cheap as I could, riding my bicycle 20 minutes to just buy apples, 50 cents of euro cheaper, because I felt like, I'm saving 3 euros, 4 euros, 5 euros, like $6, $7 every time I was doing the weekly grocery buying, And this makes no sense, because number two, this is why I also disagree with the FIRE movement, and I agree with the financial independence movement. It's part of the trifecta that I'm talking to you about: financial freedom, the geographical, and the time freedom, but not the retire early. Okay, this is number three. But first, number two, you can go low on expenses, like lower your expenses until a certain point, but after that, your quality of life is affected. And also you start trading your time for money. For example, you do the groceries, you go buying, then you have to cut the vegetables, you need to store the vegetables, you need to cook the vegetables, you need to wash the dishes, wash the utensils that you are using. So you don't have more time for you. Why do you trade time for money instead of trading money for time? This is my question. And when you try to lower your expenses a lot, you start trading your time for money. Because I can do it myself. Why should I hire somebody to do that for me? I can file my taxes. I can create my content for social media. I can answer emails on my business. And you start being this superhero entrepreneur that tries to do everything on their own, like a freelancer that tries to push through the business instead of building a team. Instead of using money to generate more money, and to save up time so you can have time freedom and geographical freedom. Because maybe you're in your golden cage of 6 figures, 7 figures a year, but working your ass off. This is not happiness in how I see life, in the extraordinary lifestyle that I'm living and that I share with members, and that we live in extraordinary community. So this is the other part, okay? Time is more valuable than money, and lowering your expenses has a limit. On the other side, generating more income, it's unlimited. And when you start thinking, instead of how can I save $100, it's how much money can I make so that $100 it's worth nothing. It's like 0.1% of my income. This is for me the true answer, right? When you start focusing on how can I have 5-figure months, 6-figure months, so that I can save and invest, let's say 95% of all the wealth that I'm generating every single month, and accumulate wealth, create more assets, invest so that money works for me instead of me working for money, trading it. What's the currency? My time. Okay, so this is number 2. And number 3, the third reason I disagree with the FIRE movement, it's the retire early part. This is the one that I feel like, why do you want to retire from something if you love it? If you want to retire from something, probably it's because you don't love it. If you love it, like, what the heck are you gonna do with your life? Let's say you are financially independent at your 28 years old, 30 years old, okay. Then what? What are you gonna do with the next 70 years of your life? You need to do something, right? And you probably do something, and you probably keep generating wealth and want to keep compound interesting, the online business that you created, or the source of income that you generated to achieve financial independence, right? So you don't need vacations, you don't need holidays if you are already doing something that you love. Yes, you can have days off, exactly, but it's part of all the plan. You are working in a project, looks like work but feels like play. It's like this, if somebody comes from that door, it's like, oh, Miguel is here with his mics and this tripod here and the camera, and it's like he's working. It feels like playing. I do this because I love it. I don't have to do it, but I love sharing these things and giving food for thought, and connecting with you, knowing in the comments what do you think about this, and learn and connect with people smarter than me. For me, this is the coolest thing about Extraordinary. It's connecting with people that are smarter than me, so I can learn. I can share what I know from my genius area, but also connect from people that know something much, much, much better than me. So if you find something that you truly love, you don't need to retire. So you can focus on being financially independent and then keep doing your thing. And right now, my question is, would you be doing the thing that you're doing to generate wealth 5 years from now? If the answer is no, my question is, and 3 years from now, and 1 year from now, would you keep doing your main income stream, your side hustle? Would you keep doing that? If the answer is no, why are you doing it? Why don't you quit now if you know you're going to take that decision of quitting or changing it in a year or 3 years, right? So find something that you love doing, that you don't need to escape from, and you'll be free, and you will not need to retire early. So for me, financial independence, the freedom trifecta, this extraordinary lifestyle that I'm talking about, financial freedom, geographical freedom, and time freedom, that we can help you achieve if you're a 6 or 7 figure online entrepreneur, is for me is achieve it as soon as possible. Having the choice of not having to work again in your life is like, wow, frees you a lot. A lot. I can tell you. It's amazing. Because you know you have the choice. Then you can use it or not use it. But you know you have the choice. Geographical freedom as well. I don't say that I will keep traveling 365 days a year for the rest of my life, but I know that I have the choice because I built a lifestyle that allows me to do that. As well with time freedom. Some days I will want to work, play 7 days a week, and some others I will want to take 2 weeks off, completely off, no phone, no internet, no nothing. I did that previous year, and it was an amazing journey, an amazing trip, to the mountains in Catalonia, one of the biggest mountains, the tallest mountains in Catalonia. And it was amazing. And I knew, and I was completely sure that my team knew how to keep growing the company, put up fires, extinguish these fires that might occur, because everything is under control. Because I am a business owner. When I build businesses, I focus on being a business owner, creating systems that will allow me to unplug from this equation. So I'm not a self-employed, playing the game of I'm a business owner, I'm an entrepreneur. If you're an entrepreneur and you are not making money, you are unemployed, you are not an entrepreneur. And if you think you are a business owner, but you cannot go 1 month without working 1 single hour in your business, without it crashing or not growing, you're not a business owner, you are self-employed. Because you are mandatory for your business. You need to be there. You don't have the choice to just unplug yourself from the equation. So I would say get as soon as possible, achieve as soon as possible the freedom trifecta, because then the life gets really extraordinary. And for me, the FIRE movement doesn't allow you to, it's not the right approach, the mindset approach to get to that point. Because with all these things, you might be ended up, saving, like this story that says that it's a real story. A janitor with 64 years old, that he was saving and investing all the money that he made during his life as a janitor. And you wouldn't tell, a janitor, millionaire, 8 millions net worth when he was 64, saving and investing for when he was 65, just to die, pass away when he was 64. So he could not enjoy any of the investments, any of the net worth, because he was like keeping expenses really low. Just be like, when I'm 65, I'm gonna travel, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, then the family, got the heritage, could enjoy this money, but the person that saved it couldn't enjoy anything because he was so focused on when I get to that goal, right? So the same with financial independence. If you are focused on, I will start enjoying life when I get financially independent, mistake. You are missing out great years of your life, and today it's the day where you're going to be the youngest in your life, and these days will not come back. So this is the thing. If you have a strong body, a healthy body, an agile body, a body that you love, that is in perfect shape, make the most of it now instead of in 60 years, because time and health and relationships are much more valuable than money. And this is the point that I want to separate the extraordinary lifestyle that I'm always preaching, that I'm living, that I'm sharing with the extraordinaries, and the FIRE movement, that it has really great things because it talks about like one single aspect of your life, which is money, like this, but loses sight on geographical freedom, on time freedom, on quality of life. So with that said, there are 2 ways. If you feel like, wow, Michael, I resonate with that, what can you do for free that will help you achieve faster this freedom trifecta? Number 1 is subscribing to this channel. Just click below and you'll be able to see the next videos in this community. And comment down below. What do you think about this? Do you feel the same? Do you completely disagree? I would love to hear that. Again, it's about sharing. It's about everybody contributing with their opinion. And number 2, click the link below as well if you want to access the free resources that we put under each video, so that you can know more about the Extraordinaries community. Maybe you're a 6 or 7 figure online entrepreneur and want to connect with other people like you. So you feel, wow, I'm in a community where I get understood, recognized. People want the same goals that I have because I'm a lifetime entrepreneur. No, always being a student, staying humble, and always willing to learn. If you want to connect with this type of energy, you can just join our channels, our community in different social media. So click the link below, and also you'll be able to access the free resources that we have for you, so you can see if it actually works for you. There's a cool trick, an old trick that says, genuinely help people so they know this is worth their time. So this is what I want to do. I know I have just one chance to give you a good first impression. That's why I always put really high valuable resources here down below in these videos. So check it out, join, enjoy, and hopefully you'll achieve really soon the freedom trifecta: financial freedom, time freedom, and geographical freedom. And if you do it with us in 3 years or less. This is Miquel Gironès from Oaxaca. I just want to show you this place here. This is Moose Cafe. As you can see here, look. These beautiful plants, great for co-working, great Wi-Fi. Just check it out if you are coming to Oaxaca. And if you love this place, just let you know that as a traveler that I am, and I love traveling and collecting these amazing places, I just have a list for members of Extraordinaries so they know where to go when they land in a city. With that said, see you soon, and remember, go where you're treated best. Go where you're treated best. You deserve an extraordinary lifestyle. See ya.